What's good, YouTube? Wrestling Trapper here, back at it like a motherfucking crack addict. Um, I'm only doing one take, one shot, so if I fuck up, I'm sorry. Um, this shit fucking sucks, dog. I'm trying though. I'm trying. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever, all that bullshit, so I can hire some Indian guy so he can do all my production and shit, cause my shit sucks, dog. But we'll be going over my WrestleMania 42 predictions, what I think is gonna, the matches that I think are gonna happen. We'll start with night one. I'll do another video for night two. So I think it's gonna start off with Jade and Rhea. I think they're gonna have the first match of the night. Um, they're gonna, I don't know, you kind of gotta have something big in the first match. Although I think their feud is like not there. Um, you can't throw them in the middle, so I think it's gonna go in the front, at the very front. So I think that's gonna be the first match, with obviously Rhea Ripley getting the win. I don't think that comes to any surprise. But if they do surprise us and Jade gets it, Jade retains. I mean, I'm here for it because I think Jade getting a big win over Rhea. Not saying that it'll make her career, make her title run interesting, but I think it can kickstart to something bigger for her, because this title run, it hasn't been good. It's been weak. The way they booked it is just garbage. They had her beefing with Michin and B-Fab and stuff. Like, what the fuck, you know? So I think her having a proper feud with Rhea, this isn't gonna be the last time they meet. So I think that'll be good in the future if Jade gets the win. If Rhea gets the win, then yeah, Jade is done. Like, I don't know where she goes from here, but yeah. So, and the second match on the card, they say nobody likes to be second. The second match is usually the worst match. I think it's gonna be Logan Paul versus LA Knight. You've got to do something with LA Knight, and you kind of got to do something with Logan Paul too. Logan Paul is I hate to say it, but he's a fucking star. So he's a celebrity, he's a star, whatever you want to call it. That's Logan Paul. So right now he's kind of having a little issue with the vision. So I think it'd be perfect for LA Knight to have a match with Logan. I mean, because if not, where else do you put him? And it would really suck to not see LA Knight at Mania, because he's a star too. So it's just a matter of where he goes, what's gonna happen with him. But I think that would be his best matchup, is having the match with Logan. And then I think AJ Lee and Becky Lynch is gonna have the match, obviously for her IC title. I think this match needs to have some sort of stipulation. Like, we saw the first match at the Chamber, it's cool, but I think to get people really interested in the feud within the next few weeks, I feel like they need to add a stipulation to the match, like a 2 out of 3 falls, or the fuck, a 2 out of 3 falls, or like a I quit match or something. So I'm gonna say, just my booking, whatever crazy shit. I'm gonna say a I quit match, AJ Lee and Becky Lynch, with Becky getting the dub. I don't think AJ Lee should win, especially if she's not gonna be around long term. What the fuck you want part-time champions for? And that's what I don't understand with people with Roman as well. Like, why the fuck would you guys want that? You guys cheer for a guy that's barely gonna be there. But that's just my rant. Whatever. I'm not big on AJ Lee. I don't really see the hype. Like I said in the last video, the Divas era wasn't anything to bloat about, so it's not really saying much, even if she was a top dog in that era. But that's just my opinion. I'm going Becky Lynch all the way. If Becky does win it again, though, where does Becky go from here? Because I know people say Becky Hogan, this and that, but Becky's been holding it down the past year. Like she made that title bigger than the world title, you know? So, I mean, I'd like to see Becky retain, but at the same time, like who is she gonna feud with next, you know? Or where does she go from here? But and then moving on, I was thinking about what's gonna happen with the Usos, cause like they're not feuding with anybody. The Vision, I mean, I guess you can't even give them the Vision, cause the Vision they're not even building anything towards it. Like on the last Raw, Jay he doesn't even he told us that he doesn't care about the tag team titles. So it's like, you know, and I feel like the Usos. I mean, I don't really care for the Usos, but I feel like they're big enough stars to where they kind of have to be at Mania. So I don't know. What I have them up. This is just some random bullshit that I made up. I got the Usos going up against Damian Priest and R-Truth. No, no, no titles involved or anything. Just a fun exhibition match. That's what I got it at. Because I know R-Truth and Damian Priest just got the titles as well over on SmackDown, and I feel like Priest kind of, not that he's some crazy star or whatever, but Priest has been a pillar in a way. Um, so yeah, I got that match happening. Because if not, what do you do with Priest too? You know. But then again, like I said, he's not crazy. He's not some major star, but that's just my random booking. And I'm booking 7 matches because that's what happened last year. At last year's Mania, there was 7 matches on night 1 and night 2. So I heard this Mania is gonna be a little longer. I don't know if it's an hour longer or just 30 minutes longer or whatever, but I just got 7 matches on here. Next, I got Seth versus Braun Breaker. We don't know what's going on with Braun Breaker yet. He might come out this upcoming Monday, Madison Square Garden. If he does, then I guess we kind of got it confirmed that it's gonna be Breaker versus Seth. So that's where I'm going, because you gotta have Seth at Mania. Like I said, Seth is just one of those guys. He's a top player in the company. So Seth has to be there. And since he got the whole thing with Braun Breaker, it's just perfect. And I think if Braun Breaker can come back, if he comes back this upcoming week, I think they can build a good feud. I feel like all these feuds, you can build them good. It's just the booking is fucking garbage. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, you can build crazy shit. Like, I know they don't have much time, but with the 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or whatever it is that they've got, you can do something, you know? And I think Seth and Braun, I got them in an I Quit match or a last. No, I got them. I had I Quit with Becky and AJ, so I'm gonna have them in a last man standing match. I think that would be a banger of a fucking match. And yeah, I think that's gonna get everybody into it as well, you know, because I don't know, like right now, I mean, once Braun comes back, he's gonna get a huge pop, right? So, and Braun is like, he's supposed to be a heel, but people are gonna cheer for him. So, I think that should be a stipulation match as well. Should be an I Quit match or something. But yeah, I got that. Last man standing match, Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins with. I think you have to go Braun Breaker winning, right? So, yeah, I got Braun with the dub, especially since he's gonna make a big comeback return, big pop, and all this shit. So, Braun has to get the dub. After that, I feel like just my random bullshit booking. I got Penta versus Chad Gable versus JD McDonough, triple threat ladder match, just to get those crazy spots, that fun type of match that gets you to stand up and with those oh shit moments and stuff like that. I feel like that's what that match is gonna be, and I feel like it kind of has to be that, right? Because Penta, he's one of those guys. You have to have him at Mania. He's not feuding with anybody. He's not beefing with anybody. So what do you do with him? You know, you kind of just gotta put together some random shit. So that's why I got JD and Chad Gable. You can even put Grande Americano on it, make it a fatal four-way ladder match. But that's what I got. And I don't know. Chad Gable kind of has to make a return too, though, in order for that to happen. If not, then I'm just going both Americanos and JD McDonough and Penta fatal four-way ladder match. But this is one of those matches where it's in the middle, so you kind of gotta have some crazy shit. So I'm gonna go with that. Um, and I'm gonna go with Penta retaining. Penta hasn't had his title that long. I think him retaining it can not. I mean, I don't want to say like gonna fucking skyrocket or anything, but he can keep building his title reign resume. You know, he can go after that. He can go feud with JD or something like that. You know, so I got that with Penta winning. Second to last match, I got Asuka versus Kairi Sane in just a regular one-on-one match. I think Kairi Sane and Asuka, it's just a matter of time until Kairi Sane blows up. Not blows up, but like says this is enough. But I don't know if they're gonna pull the trigger on it. But I'm gonna just fucking go with it. So I got Kairi Sane versus Asuka. Kairi Sane obviously getting the win. She's the baby face. Asuka's a heel. Asuka has been manipulating her for the longest time now. She's been treating her like shit. She's like that friend that just treats you like shit and you just kind of take it. So I mean, I don't speak from experience. I ain't never had that, but I'm just giving you an example. But that's what I think that match needs to happen at Mania. They need to break that whole deal up, and Kairi Sane needs to just go her own path. So I got that match happening before the main event with Kairi Sane getting the dub. It's a good feel good moment. Kairi Sane can go her own way. I don't know where, but yeah. And finally, off to the main event. I think a lot of people are saying it's gonna be Orton versus Randy at the main event, which I I feel like Randy versus. Did I say Orton versus Randy? What the fuck? I'm bugging. Orton versus Cody. I feel like that match is more interesting for a night two than the night one, but who knows? I mean, they want to stick Punk and Roman's face in front of everything. You know, night two, this and that. So, but I'm gonna say Punk and Roman go night one, just because I think night two should be Randy versus Cody. So, Punk and Roman night one. Me personally, I want Punk to win. I'm not the biggest CM Punk fan, but I'm definitely not a part-timer fan. So you can go ahead and talk shit, whatever the fuck you want. I'm not a hater. Roman is cool, but if Roman is gonna be there full time, sure, put the strap on him. But as if he's gonna be there part time, barely show up, you know, like why? Why would I want him to be my champion if the championship is never gonna be on TV? And that's what I don't understand with you fucking people, bruh. Like, you guys want a fucking part timer to fucking hold the title when he barely fucking shows up. Last year, I think he only had like 3 matches the entire year, and that's who you guys are cheering for, instead of cheering for a worker who's there every single week, a star who's there every single week. You know, you want to cheer for someone who's barely there, who's barely defending, who's barely showing off the title. Like, I don't understand you niggas, bruh. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Punk fan. Punk is cool. He was great back in his prime, but let's be real. He's not in his prime no more. The dude is in his late 40s. He's almost pushing 50. Um, like why? Why do we have these old dudes holding the belt? You know, the dude is almost 50 years old. So that's just my little rant again. I'm not a hater of Punk. I think Punk is great. I'm not a hater of Roman. I think Roman is great. But uh, that's just that's just me though. Like I think Punk should win it because at least Punk is gonna be there full time. Punk is gonna, he's gonna be there defending, having an actual title reign, opposed to someone who's not gonna be there. So I think Punk is gonna win. But then again, with this whole Jey Uso crashing out kind of deal that has been happening the past 2 weeks, I feel like Jey is gonna have something to do with this whole outcome. I don't know. Maybe Jey is gonna screw over Roman. That's how Punk is gonna retain. I mean, there's got to be something, right? I think a just basic one-on-one match, it's not interesting. Like Roman doesn't have the craziest moveset. Punk, he's fucking gassed every match he has. So I feel like you kind of gotta have some crazy shit that happens. Either Jay turns on Roman, or maybe The Rock comes out and turns on Roman to set up their match for 43 in Saudi. But I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Let me know if I'm just bugging, if what I'm just saying is bullshit, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that bullshit. I need I need some engagement so I can get the production team. So yeah. If you guys like the video, comment, subscribe, whatever. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.